Well, all right. Ralph, thank you very much for having me this morning. Really happy to be here. I'm Christopher Stenger, the director of the Cape May County BizHub. We're located in the Cape May Courthouse campus of Atlantic Cape Community College, and I'm going to have a little presentation for you today to kind of tell you a little bit more about what the BizHub does, how we support businesses within Cape May County, and kind of some of the opportunities that are coming up for businesses to learn a little bit more about what they have available to them. And so, all right, I'll just hop right into it. All right. So primarily, the message that we'd like to get out about the Cape May County BizHub is that we are a free resource for the county to support not just entrepreneurs and startups, but existing businesses as well. We're funded in part through a grant from the Small Business Administration, as well as generous donations from Crest Savings Bank, grants that we got started a couple of years ago from the USDA, NJEDA. Definitely a lot of support from Cape May County itself, and then obviously us being housed here in Atlantic Cape Community College, we have an awesome relationship with the college to provide tons of different classes and resources for the county. But really just want to highlight, we are free business support services for economic development within Cape May County. And I'll give you a little bit better of an idea of kind of what those services are in a little bit, but I feel like we should start off with a little bit of value. Let me see if I can do this. So here's some available grant and funding programs that are coming up. One of the awesome things that I wanted to highlight was NJEDA has a small business week webinar that they're putting on, kind of highlight and review all the available resources for small business owners in New Jersey. And it's going to be reviewing everything you see from those organizations listed below, the SBA, the New Jersey BAC, SBDC, and it's going to be, we got the one for South Jersey is on Thursday, May 4th between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. So if you log on to the www.njeda.com/events, you'll be able to see this one coming up on May 4th. So I'm definitely going to be attending. I'd highly recommend anybody that'd be interested to attend as well. Also wanted to highlight some grant examples just to give you an idea of the amount of money that is available out there for the small business owner here in New Jersey, as well as the startup and entrepreneur. You got the small business lease grant. It's 20% of your total annual lease payments. We have the NJEDA Small Business Improvement Grant. It's reimbursement for costs associated with making building improvements and things like that. We have the Small Business E-commerce Support Program, which is really cool. Provides free e-commerce and digital marketing consulting services for restaurants, retail, and personal care industries. And then just to give you a highlight of some of the main funding opportunity examples, the primary programs that we see a lot of people come to the BizHub to utilize, the SBA 7A. Obviously, it's the startup and existing business can use these funds for real estate, tenant build out, equipment use, furniture, fixtures, and working capital. SBA 504 provides long-term fixed rate for major fixed assets. And then the microloan program. The SBA loans are for those higher end, above 250,000. For that microloan program, you can get 1,000 to 50,000 for small business expenses. And then you have some other programs from the NJEDA, their small business fund, and their direct loan program that has some different qualifications on who can apply. But there's a ton of opportunity out there if you have funding needs, or if you can get creative to kind of get reimbursement for some of your necessary business expenses through some of those NJEDA grants. There's a ton available out there, so just wanted to highlight those for you. So really, if we want, in a nutshell, if we're looking at what the BizHub does is, obviously you can see that hub and spoke graphic that we have right there. We are centrally located in Cape May Courthouse, but we have relationships throughout the county that we're able to leverage to bring to bear and distill the most potent information for the small business owner that comes through. So we provide that one-on-one counseling, and it's not like a one and done thing. You come in here, you have a conversation, we send you on your way. It's throughout whatever your goal is, but we can provide that free one-on-one counseling. I can, have a phone call or reply to emails. We really want to be that force multiplier, that teammate that's helping your time be more efficient. And then we obviously have tons of education and training programs, whether that's through other third-party organizations like SCORE or the SBA. There's tons of free online courses and things like that for small business owners, startups, and entrepreneurs to use to help upskill themselves. But there's a lot of benefits of being associated with Atlantic Cape Community College. We have tons of great free programs through workforce development, like upskilling programs for your employees. But we also have lots of credit courses or certifications or professional certifications that you can take to help make you give you the skills that you need to help your business be successful. Finding and securing funding opportunities. Like I said before, we help kind of distill what makes the most sense for you and let you be aware of what type of grant and funding opportunities are out there for you, and then help you prepare either the application for it or the business plan and then the associated financials to be able to support that funding goal. Business experts and services. We have a network of business professionals in pretty much every functional area throughout the business. So if you have needs in marketing, banking, accounting, insurance, we can point you in the right direction for a vetted business professional that is working with small business owners like yourselves and knows what it is that you need. And then finally, looking at the resource library and peer, mentor and peer networks, we have an awesome physical library of books here. Some of the top titles for business mindset, accounting, QuickBooks, and everything in between. We also have an awesome repository of up-to-date publications, magazines, as well as very robust research databases for everything from general business research. We're putting together a offering through LexisNexis, but also very professional resources for marketing data and things like that. So when you're putting together that business plan, we have some very robust data repositories to be able to pull from. And then, just to give you an idea of kind of some of the main things that people come to the BizHub for, if you're just starting out, practical support to get you started, whether that's business formation, giving you an idea of what it is that you need and what it is that you don't. A lot of people think that they need to form an LLC right off the bat just to, do maybe a home cleaning business or whatever that business may be. But we help right size or what it is that you need for what it is that you're doing. Brainstorming, that's a big one that people come through here. We like to say there's no minimum viable product you have to have in order to come see the BizHub. Come as you are, whether that's you just have an idea or an idea of what type of skills or interests that you have, and you want to see how you can develop that into a viable business. Like I talked about earlier, grant availability and application support kind of speaks for itself, but we really try to do a great job about keeping up to date on what is available to you and what's going to fit your particular situation. And then developing a business plan to apply for funding or investment. We have a lot of great templates as well as for the business plan itself, but also for the supporting financial documents that go along with that. So we're not going to sit here and fill everything out for you. We're going to give you a really, really awesome head start, tons of feedback throughout the entire process, so that when you know that you're going for a funding opportunity or potentially presenting this for private investment support or friends and family, whatever that may be, that you have a really, really strong business case going forward. Then for, obviously the members of the Upper Township Business Association, ongoing support to keep going. Education and upskilling opportunities. We work really closely with our own internal workforce development programs here within the college, as well as the counties. So we have a lot of great opportunities for employers to make their employees better trained, giving them access to opportunities that there's a ton of opportunities out there where it's not going to have to necessarily come out of your pocket. We have some opportunities around here where if you want to put together a class for Excel or you want to put together a class for QuickBooks, we have a pretty awesome list of available workforce development programs to help make your employees more efficient, value add to the business. We have obviously talking about that vetted network of business professionals. If you have any needs of banking, insurance, marketing, accounting, legal, or even management consulting, or you're selling your business and you need help figuring out what that exit is going to look like, we have a great network of business professionals in pretty much every major functional area. And then, like I talked about before, counseling to help you identify opportunities to grow, improve, adjust, or expand. It's not just myself here. We work closely with Joe Molyneux. He obviously works for the county, but he does have a side organization where he works closely with me, having been essentially in my position with the Small Business Development Center up in Stockton for about 15 years. He's seen hundreds and hundreds of business starts, so he helps me be a little bit more dangerous. And if it's something I don't know, I know somebody who does. And if it's something we need a question or we have a question about, we can find the right answer for you. And then obviously that robust physical and digital library when it comes to staying current, really just maybe even, developing some of your skills, as business owners, we try to be dangerous in as many different areas that we can be. And that's a constant process. And we have some resources here for you to help you out with that. And then here are just some highlights of just some of the recent BizHub client stories about people coming through the BizHub. We have everything from local successful multi-location establishment looking for business plan support to pivot into a new location and service style. So we're helping them develop that business plan. We have a personal care startup that was looking for grant funding support. And that was something we met with them and put together what right size grants were like, hey, these are the ones that apply to your situation. These are the ones that we think can help. And that's already gotten going. We've had a few Atlantic Cape students come through, either looking to monetize their art digitally with an e-commerce store or exploring the viability of opening up new types of fitness establishments in the county. Obviously, we have a couple of people who were managing restaurants, or they were a caterer, manager, and operator, and they're looking to go out on their own. And we helped them develop kind of what the right size funding programs were for them, and putting together business plans for that use. And then, as well as some husband and wife looking to explore opportunities for taking over some lower maintenance businesses like laundromats, dry cleaners, and T-shirt manufacturers with the use of an SBA loan. And then a local personal care shop looking to develop a new branch of the type of wellness kind of industry. And it's mother-daughter operating it, and they were looking for some additional funding support. We were able to help point them in the right direction, and we've continually helped support that process. So really just wanted to give you an idea, but it's, I can't say enough. It's come as you are. There's no minimum viable product required to engage BizHub services. You don't have to be a business expert or have a completely fully baked plan already ready to go. That's what we're here to help you create. So it's really come as you are, and we're more than happy to help be a consistent support to get you from where it is you are to wherever it is you're trying to go. So we always like to say, you can do it. We can help. Whatever it is that you're looking to do, you're wondering if an idea or skill can be a business, or your business is struggling, or it's just not as efficient as that it could be, or hey, you're looking to expand or pivot or adjust. Whatever that might be, the BizHub is here at the Cape May Courthouse campus of Atlantic Cape Community College, ready to help. You can contact me through my email, through the website, or you can call directly to my office line. That number right there goes directly to my office line, a couple feet away from me right here, and we can set up an appointment to meet. We can either meet here. I can meet you in the community where you are, whatever's most helpful for your schedule. I'm flexible to do so. And that's just a little picture right there of our the wing, kind of the BizHub Center that we have here that we put together in Atlantic Cape Community College. And it's a pretty awesome space. We have kind of office space available with phones, computers, and basic office supplies. Obviously Wi-Fi and printing and faxing capability. We have a computer lab where you can put together. If you're a decentralized operation and you want to be able to hold a meeting, we have some space available for you. It's kind of a co-work type space. So yeah, it's really a great opportunity, a great location, and we're here to help for whatever you might need. But that's pretty much what I have for you here today, and I really appreciate the opportunity, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you very much, Chris. That was very good. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you great. Thanks, Rob.
Yeah. We had a couple questions. Just I think you covered everything very thoroughly. The SCORE program, during COVID, we shared a lot of SCORE webinars from all over the place, from Monmouth County and Philadelphia and so forth. is there any plan to actually promote SCORE in Cape May County so that maybe folks that have retired here that have professional categories, that they could actually come in and be the trainers that SCORE talks about so much?
So we definitely have a relationship with SCORE here in Cape May County. I met with Neil, the head of their Cape May County branch, and we definitely promote a lot of the SCORE webinars that are going on, the templates, and they just have an awesome repository of online courses as well as templates and just general support services. We definitely try to promote a lot of their programs and services that they have going on. We are a separate entity from SCORE, so ultimately, we have been focused on trying to continue to provide or step up some of our own webinars and kind of in-person educational opportunities, but we are working closely. SCORE is on our board of advisors, and we talk with him, Neil, pretty regularly to try and see how we can work together throughout the county. But I know they're working hard to expand. So if there is anybody looking to kind of lend their services to the SCORE program, we'd be happy to point in the right direction of Neil and get those services going throughout the county.
That sounds good. Now, you mentioned your advisory board. What's that look like? How's that work?
Sure. That kind of hub and spoke graphic that you had there. We have local banks, local chamber of commerce, representatives. Obviously, a lot of people from Cape May County organizations, things like that. It's a nice mixture of I don't have the list exactly in front of me right here, but we have a nice mixture of Neil from SCORE, Crest Savings Bank. I think Sturdy Savings Bank just joined the advisory board as well. We have a nice mixture to kind of really just meet every once in a while, they get a pulse from what we're doing, how they can best support us, how we can best support some of the questions and opportunities that they're seeing throughout Cape May County. So it's just a nice opportunity to stay up to date on kind of what the priorities are for those organizations and businesses, and how we can help each other keep going.
Okay. Somebody asked me, have you done any surveys lately or looked over other surveys of the need for business development in Cape May County?
Specific surveys, I wouldn't say that we've had an opportunity to look at. What we have been doing throughout the course of the last few months, we've been attending a lot of the Small Business Expo in Philadelphia. We've attended quite a few of other local organizations for either just general small business, just trying to get a pulse of, hey, what does the climate look like from the top of the government in New Jersey, the local county and regional support, kind of what are the priorities, what are the opportunities. So that's kind of how at the moment that we're staying up to date on what the priorities and opportunities are within Cape May County. Yeah, primarily I wouldn't say any specific survey, but we are consistently attending local conferences as well as industry-specific conferences for emerging opportunities like the cannabis industry. I know that's a question that I get quite a bit through here, and that's one of the I think about a month and a half ago we attended one, just kind of trying to see what are the pitfalls for the small business owner that might be looking to get into that industry. And it's definitely a rough road ahead, but it's quickly becoming more and more clear, and we're here to help.
Sounds good. Well, I think you gave us a really good overview. I think the concept is to, as we have speakers come and talk to our roundtable, to get the highlights, and then they can, through resources, come back and talk to you and the others as they have specific needs. So really appreciate your being with us today. And
thank you very much. I really appreciate the opportunity to talk about the BizHub.
That's good. Anything from you, Steve?
Nope. Thank you, Christopher.
Okay.
And have a great day.
Yeah, same to you.
All right. Take care.